doesn't fall for what she's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift and hope that you'll take it into her side.
Crafty friends, welcome to my first design team project for the month of September for ASC Supplies on Etsy. I will link everything in the description box down below. The first thing I want to tell you is there is kind of an issue with when you put items in your cart, how Etsy calculates the shipping, and it seems like an astronomical amount. So if you will just message the store owner, she will create a special listing for you with the items that you want and the appropriate shipping. But just reach out and contact them if the shipping seems incorrect. Also, she says if you just go ahead and pay the shipping, that it says that she will refund all the overage of shipping. So, yeah, that's the most I can tell you about that. Plus, if you purchase over $75, before the shipping amount, then your shipping is free. So check all that out. Links in the description box down below for that, as well as all the social media sites. And there's like lots of fun stuff that goes on there. So please check it out. So this is my creation, and I want to start out by showing you this is the paper collection that I used. This is something I got in last month's design team package, and I did use this paper, but I had enough left to create this entire project. I did mix in some paper from this collection that I've had for a long time in my wedding stash of papers. So this is absolutely a stunning collection from Stamperia, and there are a ton more to choose from. So another thing I'd like to say is that I was very inspired. This is not an exact copy, but you know, there are a lot of photo folios, but my most recent one that I was inspired by, and I want to give you an exact name and let me go through here real quickly. I'm sorry I wasn't prepared. K.W. Clement, and I will try to remember to link her in the description box down below, but she had done a beautiful folio recently. Mine is very different but also similar, so wanted to give out credit for that. So this is a hardcover, and I used medium weight chipboard, but I doubled it. So I cut each piece, doubled it, glued it together, and so this is very firm and sturdy. And I did use a magnet closure, so that's how that stays closed. It would stay closed anyway, but I did add 2 magnets to keep it closed. So let's go over the measurements. I'm probably going to create another one of these because I had a lot of fun with this. So I'm going to try to do a tutorial. So I know this is 6.5 by 8.5, and this side is 1.5 inches, and this side is 1.25 inches. And the reason for that is so that this can fold over and it be even. So you can make this as wide or as narrow as you need to based on what you're going to put inside. And I knew what I wanted to put inside, so let's go inside. First of all, real quick, this is a frame from the wedding department at Hobby Lobby. Capture life's moments, and I used seam binding to basically just wrap that around the frame. This is a Prima, and then some Wild Orchid Craft flowers, some pretty lace I recently picked up, and the gorgeous paper. All right, Just some lace here. As you can see, the beautiful paper and that same lace over here. All right. So we open like this first. And oh, this is like one of my favorite pages here is this beautiful script writing with the flowers. So on this small flap, and this has a magnet closure, so that's what holds that all together there. So this is one of the cut aparts, and it's got the beautiful birds. It opens like that and like that. This is some vellum paper from my stash. And, you know, you could add photos, journaling, what have you on that. And then this is also cut apart. All of this is from the collection, except I'll show you. And this is for either journaling or photos. And then I close that up, and that slides underneath there, and the magnet holds that closed. So look at this. So we're going to go over to this side first. And I've got I believe this is a Prima, like a bird bath. And I just added the flowers. This folds down. And there's more paper here for photos, or you could even journal. This is such a light color, you could journal. And then we have a waterfall. And this is where I used that Paper Studio papers, and I just alternate between this pattern and the stripes. Now I will tell you, this magnet does show. I had an issue with the magnet, so I mean, that teeny little bit, it's not a big deal. And then down here I have an envelope where you could put whatever, you know, you wanted to tuck inside the envelope. So that's that. And then here in the center, we have this acetate pocket. You can see the dimension in there, and it's a clear. What it was some kind of product came in here, and this was holding the item in the packaging. And I save all those things, and I love to utilize them in this type of form. This is a really sturdy one, and I added the flowers and the lace and the trim, and it still allows the book to close immaculately perfectly. So what I pulled out is this little journal. Yes, I'm going to move this out of the way. And this is 7 by just over 4. And we have this beautiful, I believe this is a Prima frame. I'm not 100% sure. I used that same lace. And then I'm going to show you how I use this elastic cord binding. So when you open it up, it's very simple inside. In order to keep it fitting inside that pocket sleeve, I couldn't get, you know, real crazy elaborate with it. So these are from the collection. So nice journaling tags there. And then I did a lot of stenciling, and then I just added a lot of the elements from the collection. So here we've got 2 little pull-outs. And 2 here. These 2. So lots and lots of room. These 2 little tags and this one. Lots and lots of room for journaling in here. And then the pre-stenciling. This one pulls out from there. This one's got this pull out. this one. I tried to do my best with the stenciling to give it a lot of detail so that it wouldn't be so plain, but like I said, I was limited with space because of that acetate pocket. So this is the center. This is how I did my binding. I punched the holes here, and then I just used the elastic cord, tied it in a knot, and voila. Super simple. And I just used my leftover scraps because, like I said, I had already done another project with this collection, so I was limited as to what I had left. And I did cut apart the front, you know, where the, you know, what comes on the first front sheet, the 12 by 12, so I did utilize everything. I even cut apart some things from the back. This is a part from the front. Oh, I want to show you the butterflies. And this page back here opens like that. And then we've got a couple of pull-outs in the back. So that is my Folio journal. Is that what I can call it? Folio. Let me show you how it goes back in. Slides back in really nicely. And this also is a hardcover. I did use chipboard for that as well. So that took up even more space because I did use chipboard for that. But I think it just came out so, so lovely with this gorgeous pale blue collection. So definitely head over to ASC Supplies, get you some of this Stamperia paper. And if you're interested in this journal, I always list my email in the description box down below. You can email me if you're interested in this. I usually don't like to quote a price in the video because sometimes if I don't sell it right away and somebody contacts me months later, I may be willing to take less. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think. This is only my second photo folio ever, and I'm really, really happy with it. I hope you are too. Thanks again for watching. Happy scrappy day. Bye, guys.